Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations and I'm Nova and I am so happy to see you today. I hope you and your loved ones are doing well and I hope you guys are taking care the best that you can. Hopefully you guys had a good week. It is Saturday, so I hope you have a fun weekend. Hopefully you do something just for you, something that is going to bring you a little bit of joy. Let me know down in the comments what you're getting up to today, what you're doing while we're hanging out, or if you have any fun plans. I am going to be going for my last Joann's trip. I haven't been since December when I visited my sister. Well, when I visited my family, not just my sister, in Michigan. They have like a little Joann's there, which already closed, sadly. But as you may know, if you've been around for a little while, I don't have a Joann's near me. I mean, I have one near me, but like not a regular driving distance. Like it's a little bit of a road trip. So hubby went ahead and called for me and found out that the one in Houston is still open. So we are going to be taking a little bit of a road trip today and heading over there. Houston is like an hour and some away, just depends on where you're going in Houston. Houston itself is like, you can drive from one point of Houston to another point of Houston and it be like 45 minutes and you're still in Houston. So it just depends where you're going, but it's a little over an hour away. And then, just depends from there, wherever we're going. But anyway, I am very excited and also sad, but I'm glad that I'm getting to go. At this point, I was starting to wonder if I was going to actually be able to make it to Joann's before they closed. A lot of the locations have already closed. And from my understanding, what's going on now is like the larger stores are still open and they're funneling their merch to the larger stores. So the larger stores actually have like more stock than the stores had before. So he called and I had him ask 2 questions for me. I was like, okay, 1, are they operating under normal hours? Are they open? And 2, do they have a good supply of yarn? Like, do they have very much yarn? And apparently the person said yes, like a very emphatic yes. So that's a good sign. But anyways, guys, I'm hopping on here today with some finished makes to show you guys. I finished up that whatcha that I had showed you guys and turned it into a keychain. And then I also made a hat for the Stray Kids concert. So this is like a Stray Kids goodies. I made that little Bakari. You might be able to see it hanging back there. That is a chick. A chick like mascot style. If you know about Stray Kids, it's Bakari, but if not, it's like a chick. And then I have a couple things to show you guys to add to the Stray Kids stuff. I have a concert coming up in June, and so I am prepping for that by making some things to wear and things like that. So, you guys ready to see how whatcha came out? Okay, here's whatcha. I made him into a keychain and I decided to just do a head for him instead of making an entire plushie like I did for Bakari, and this is how he came out. So I went ahead and did like a metal hardware on this one. I did a plastic keychain piece and then like the little, the connectors that connect to plastic keychains. Typically, they're the kind that have like the little metal balls and then you like put the little metal ball in there to secure it. And I did pink on that one. They're like bright colors, but for this one, I felt like the silver matched really well. So I went ahead and did like the metal on this one. But let me try to get, let me hold it, get in here and really give you guys a close up. So I did embroidered features. I did his little cheek dots. He has these little cheek dots, embroidered mouth, embroidered eyes, and then I did a safety nose. I wish the safety nose was a little bit bigger, but that's just the only size of these oval safety noses that I have. And I actually did the mouth twice. So let this just be your reminder that everybody makes mistakes and has to redo things and things don't come out perfect every time. I did it. I tried to fix it as much as I could, and then I decided, okay, no, I gotta undo it and redo the mouth because it was wonky. But I'm so glad that I did because I think it looks so much better. I'm trying to cover my face so that it focuses. Because if it sees my face in the background, it's like, I see you, I'm going to focus on you. But that's his sleepy little expression. And then for the eye, or for the ears, I actually crocheted them in the round. And then did like a little extra piece that goes down. But then what I did was I kind of sandwiched them together a little bit, and I actually colored it in with Sharpie. So I colored it in with Sharpie, and then once I had them on, I squeezed them to like the shape I wanted, and I put just a little dot of hot glue at the very top, like in the kind of well that I had created with the black in the middle. And then I just put a little dot of hot glue, and then I used some tweezers to kind of squeeze it. And so it formed, you know, this kind of divoted shape. If you can see, it divots in like a, you know, like an animal ear would, like a wolf ear would, and has the black inside. I contemplated how I wanted to do this. I was thinking I could do felt, like little felt, I don't know, triangle type things, but I don't know. I am not very good at like making felt pieces look good when I'm cutting them with scissors. If they're not cricketed, they always just like don't look the greatest in my opinion. So I really like wanted to avoid felt. And I was like, okay, you know what? I drew on them before I attached them to the head. And I was like, okay, if I frick it up, I can remake the ears. But this way I can test out, because I thought that the Sharpie would work well on this yarn. So that's how I did that, and I'm really happy with how it came out. So this keychain is going to go on my bag, and I will have to give you guys like a little bag tour at some point. I don't know if I'm 100% done with my bag, so I'll wait to do a little bag tour. But I put like a decal on there. I've got keychains. I'm making stuff for it. That is like my main means of like expressing my interest for the concert, like having all of my cool stuff, you know. Then I made a hat. I was in my last video contemplating making a bandana or a headband or something, but I actually decided to make a hat because I had this safety pin with some little Stray Kids things. So this is like the symbol for like the Dominate tour, because this is the Dominate World Tour, but it's spelled like Domin and then in all caps 8, like, you know, like you ate something, and 8 is their little thing. 8 is like a theme in Stray Kids anyways. They have 8 members of their band, like it's kind of symbolic. And then I think this might just be the brand, this other little heart. It just says, what's it say on here? Mezzo Piano since 1933 or something. Mezzo Piano, I don't know. And then this is, in K-pop, they have these things called light sticks when you go to concerts, or in idol culture in general, like, idol shows, you know, they have these things called light sticks, and you can like hold them up and wave them around. Like a lot of people in the crowd will have them. I wanted to get one before the concert, but they're really expensive. They're like, I've seen some like in the $60 price range. They go like up to the $80 price range. They have like official light sticks, and they connect to their app, and then you can like change what's on the little screen and everything. But this is what they look like. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get a light stick before then. But what I can do is get make little things. Now this is big because I have a big head, and I purposely made it big, just so you know. I know it looks hilarious until it's actually on. So this is what it looks like if I wear it just like straight up like a beanie. But I made it purposely to be like a slouchy beanie. So I wear it higher up, and then I slouchify it in the back. And I got my little slouchy beanie. Let me see if I can like give you guys a good look. And then it's got the Stray Kids stuff on it. And I slouchy it. I love it so much. I'm so happy with it. And my sister got me this from Temu. And I'm like, it literally looks so good. So much cheaper than getting like the like flashy, like authentic merch. And then I can crochet myself a hat. I used Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek, I think, low pill fiber, and Vanna's Choice. The black is the low pill, and then the red is the Vanna's Choice. But I'm so happy with it. I think it came out really cute. I used Bag O' Day Crochet's tutorial for this. It's the Houndstooth beanie. But like I said, I did like modify it a bit. One, I went up half a hook size from what she said. In the tutorial, she said to use a 6mm, and I used a 6.5 because I have a big head and I don't like tight hats. I actually literally hate tight hats. It's like a huge, like, I won't wear it if it's a tight hat. Like, it just won't happen. So I knew I wanted to make it bigger. And then I also didn't follow the row suggestion. She said you could just make it as long as you wanted, but she did 21, like, you know, red, black, red, black, red, black, that part. She did 21. I did a lot less. Like, I don't remember how many I did, but I want to say like 12 or 14 or something. But hers is a slouchy beanie, and mine is too, but I think hers probably has more slouch to it. Also, she had a ribbed brim, and then you fold it, and I don't really like folded brims on my beanies. That's like not the style of how I like to wear my beanies. So I just did a row of single crochet in black to end mine. And I keep like tipping this down, but then I want to show you guys what it looks like. I'm so happy with it. But I chose to do a beanie this time instead of a bucket hat because you guys know I'm like really partial to bucket hats. Because I thought this with it, like I thought beanie was just like the way to go. I'm also planning on making some fingerless gloves. She has a Houndstooth fingerless gloves tutorial too. The Houndstooth symbol, by the way, the Houndstooth pattern, by the way, is really easy. I've talked about it before, but I love Houndstooth. It's my favorite like pattern, you know, like people like stripes or polka dots or cheetah print or whatever. My favorite pattern is Houndstooth. I just love it. I'm always drawn to Houndstooth. But I have like a very big lack of Houndstooth in my life. So I literally looked up, I went to her channel and looked up Houndstooth because I knew that she had a Houndstooth tutorial. When I've talked about it before, several people mentioned it, and I always will like go for Bag O' Day Crochet tutorials. If you guys aren't familiar with Crystal over at Bag O' Day Crochet, definitely check her out. I will always check to see if she has a tutorial, like if I'm going to make something. Because I absolutely love her tutorials. She is just so like, I don't know, just so easy to understand, just very like calm and chill and conversational in the way that she does her tutorials, kind of like a friend is showing you how to do it. And I just really enjoy like the style that she does. So, and she just explains things in a very easy to understand way. But regardless, the Houndstooth pattern is so easy. I'm like, why did I wait this long? I have been like for years like, yeah, someday I want to crochet a Houndstooth pattern, but like I had it in my head it was going to be hard to do. It's not hard to do. It is so easy. And now that I know how to do it, oh my gosh, I'm about to Houndstooth everything. Because like it's such a simple repeat. You really could just make pretty much anything with Houndstooth. And now that I know, you guys, you're going to see too much Houndstooth because I'm definitely going to be running with that. But I'm planning on making some fingerless gloves to match this hat. And then I've got my little bag. I've got my little keychains. I don't know what else I'm planning on making right now. Like I said, I do, if I can get some more keychains made to potentially like give away or trade to other stays, which is like the name of the people in our fandom. Stray Kids fandom is stays. Because there is like this culture of giving things to each other while you're waiting in line or trading things with each other. Then I would love to be able to like make up some extra things to do that. But otherwise, I'm not sure what I have planned as far as like things I'm going to wear and stuff like that. I still need to figure out what I'm wearing actually. So, but I'm so happy with the beanie. I think it looks so good. Fingerless gloves are going to look so good. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be going to Joann's. I just wanted to pop on here and show you guys what I have made. And I will see you guys again real soon. Let me know what you're working on. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your weekend and stay safe. Bye, guys.